Hello, friends. I'll let you log in here. So, hello, beautiful. How are you? Good to see you guys. Hi. Hello, friends. So again, I'm supposed to be doing Thursdays thoughts. So, but Wednesdays are my best days. So we gotta rename Wednesdays, like Wednesday's wisdom. Maybe we'll do Wednesday wisdom instead. So Thursdays I'm supposed to be doing this because that's what Miss Marketing Assistant asked me to do. But I'm breaking the rules, which you all know I like to do. So I love that you guys are on here, and I'm going to wait for a couple more people to log in here. But the thing how many of you guys on here right now? Is anybody noticing how pessimistic and negative and negatively focused everybody is? Even when we get like ideas or suggestions or things come to us, or someone's like, here's a solution, here's a great idea, and then someone comes along and they're like, no, that's not going to work. No, that's pessimistic. No, negative. It's like so pessimistic. So today's topic is pessimistic alert. Pessimism alert is my, there's so much pessimism. And so I thought I'd address it because people keep bringing it up about being pessimistic and the pessimism. So it's not that people don't want to be happy. It's not that you don't want to be happy. Most just aren't sure what happiness is. And in Truth Tribe on Monday night, we all committed. This is our weekly commitment. So those of you who are on Truth Tribe, I suggest you sign up just so you can hear the calls. You can go re-listen to them if you missed them on Mondays. But we all committed to happiness, minimal for the week. And the reason I say that is because when you realize you are committed to happiness, everything that it takes to be happy or bring joy in, or things that make you personally happy, you start to realize that a lot of the stuff in your world doesn't jive. Like, it's just no go anymore. And when it doesn't jive, it starts to affect you. And so this whole pessimism bullshit is going on left and right, and people don't want to be happy. It's really that basic. And so I've been laughing because the majority of places you go, people you talk to, the programming, and I'm talking about digital, social, TV, anything that's in a box, that's programmed. They've got a program stuck in there, right? So anything that's programming, they're not really your source of joy. As much as you go, oh no, but I listen to these great people and these great people, and I do have some really inspiring great people on a few of my social media accounts that I go look for those probably 10 people. So 10 out of how many thousands bring me joy. And I realize that. So we are falling into these, and again, don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of the boxes in the social digital that you think is coming in, and you just let the other things slide in, of pessimism and negativity and darkness and beatings and trashing and hurting and talking negative. It's a constant downer. Now, what's fascinating is, except for the funny memes, like I die laughing of the funny memes, right? Or inspiring you how to change. But again, it's becoming so saturated, and I have a hard time doing it. So now I'm just going into relationship reality. The stuff you see in your relationships are you. And it's hard to admit, right? So basically, it's the best way I can explain this is there's very little external stimulation that is pushing you into happiness and joy. And what's great about this is that you guys can look at this pessimism alert. This isn't new. Ding, ding, ding. Right? It's not new. This isn't new. This is just in view. And that's what's irritating everybody, is because all this negativity on the planet, you're just finally looking, and it's all of it's getting pushed to the top. My point is if you haven't seen it and this is new to you, well, then we have to not take it negatively and personally, and we have to take it as in, oh, now I know what I don't want, and move the fuck on. I keep forgetting on Instagram I don't have as much leeway. By the way, I'm fed up with half of my social media sites, including here, because I get censored and shadowed and all the time. I think a couple hundred of the thousands that I have on my wall and on my following, they get my stuff. And so, by the way, if you're not in Truth Tribe, it's such a minimal fee. It's free, right? It's ridiculous. Just go onto my website, sign up for Truth Tribe, and you get into the IDI Club. And in the IDI Club, I can say whatever the blankety blank blank I want. And I'm gonna. Because I can dump everything in there. If you're already a VIP, you guys already know that you're on here. Go sign up. You just push the button. You'll have it in your email. Anyway, I sidetracked. What does it take to not be so pessimistic? Because I have to work on it. And I was thinking about this. I was like, I have to work on not letting the external garbage like seep into me. And I'm in Sin City right now. See, I'm in Vegas. And it's hard not to see it because there's lights and it's beautiful and I'm walking around, I'm like, wow, and the food and then you see all the other stuff that people don't see because you see it. You can feel the darkness, you can feel the heavy, you can feel the weight, you can feel the other end of the spectrum. And my answer is, what are you going to participate in? And so what does it take to keep yourself on like this pessimism alert? Detox and discipline, right? So detoxing all digital and all social environments that are not bringing you joy. And I've been doing a lot of that on social media. I've just been bing, unfollow and follow. Even if they're just a person I sort of know and they're constantly posting negative stuff or destruction, it's out. And you don't know it's there. I realized it was just habitual and I'd slide them out and I wouldn't even matter. Now it's completely clean. I'm cleaning everything up. So discipline what you allow, and you're all made of energy, okay? And energy flows. And imagine that you've got a river flowing through you. That's what you are. Your energy, and this like electricity's flowing through you. And if you understand chakras, you understand that these chakras get blocked during a trauma or an emotional event in your life, typically when they were young, and then we just keep building up on that trauma, and that's where pain shows up, that's where emotion shows up, that we don't bring out, and we keep piling on top. Well, that's what's happening. So you've got to detox and allow what's already, you keep piling up more, going, oh, as long as I look over here, I won't see those. And we do see them, we feel them, we know it, we can tell there's a block in our energy field. So the way you do that is detoxing everything in your energy field, everything in your environment, everything in your physicality, but your energetic receiving. And so detoxing and disciplining your reality. So the reality you live in, you don't have to dump everyone. People ask me all the time, do I have to dump everyone in my life? I'll be alone. That's not what I mean. I just mean discipline who you accept in your space for how long. That's what I'm trying to share with you. We aren't alert to this. You aren't paying attention to it. And then we're like, oh, it's just okay. They're just there once in a while. Not once in a while. You determine your reality. And so we have to start stepping into the reality reflects our relationships, all realities. Someone was, sharing with me how they get so sad around animals and she was getting into coaching, and so there was a part of us that wanted to say, okay, well, I'm bringing this in. I'm attracting all these saddening experiences, seeing sadness in animals everywhere, but that's how she feels about her own life. And she thought it would be people showing that to her, but it's actually whatever it is you're going to be drawn to is going to show you. So seeing all these animals that were in despair and just being discarded or abused or hurt, that's what she was attracting. And so we act like, no, that's not me. If you're attracting ants, yes, go find out what the energy of ants are. Are you just a slave to a system and you're in a box and you never move and you get in a little ant hill? Maybe that's you. You have to think like this. The energy that's out there, it's kind of like, I'm going to go into this deeper on Monday, by the way, but I want you to all imagine you are, your higher self is directing your physical self on the planet, and your higher self is the game, the spiritual leader, right? The boss of the game you're in, and your body is in like a Mario Brothers game. Think of it that way. So if you're not paying attention and telling your higher self and explaining to your higher self and explaining to your higher being, your heart, your soul, your energetic frequency, these are the environments, these are the people, these are the visuals, these are the digitals, these are the stimulus that I want to be in. This is how I want to be with my children. Then what's going to happen is you're not going to play the game, and you're going to be jumping over a ton of logs. And I don't know if you remember Mario. Do we still have Mario Brothers? Is that even a thing? When I was young and you'd jump over, the monkey would go through the levels. Feel free to comment, anyone who's on here. So, or what is it, like Pokemon and all? My kids, they used to play all these games, but now it's like things like, what is it? Minecraft and that kind of stuff. I want you to think of it like that. What are you building? And you are building this physical form wherever it goes, whatever it looks at, whatever it talks about, wherever it, is engaging in. That's what your higher self thinks you want it to be doing and how you want it to play the game. So if you want to play this game, y'all know I say play all of it. Financial, emotional, spiritual, communication, love. But you don't want to deal with the BS that you keep bringing along with you and go, it's okay, I'll just ignore it. You cannot ignore the past. You just have to see it. And once you see it, now it's in view. It's not new, it's just in view. And now you go, that's what I don't want. This is what I do want. And what you do want is happiness and joy. And that is not comfortable. Because I don't think any of us know of a TV station, a news station, maybe, comedies and stuff like that, but stuff that has positive, joyful, even loving experiences. Someone overcame cancer. Someone overcame an illness. Wow, what did you do? Tell us, teach us. Someone overcame this crash and look at their progress. Someone inspired. Look what they taught. Well, you don't hear that. You don't hear that. You hear negative, humdrum, pessimistic pansies all freaking day. And you don't know it's sliding in. So there you go. There I go on my, my diatribes of discussions. But it's happening. And so we're not being truthful. We're not telling ourselves the truth that this is not okay to allow this in my space. And I mean even friends. You may have to back away from them. Let them be. It's okay. If you choose you. Commit to happiness. This is my challenge for all of you for the rest of the week. There is a full moon. Go Google it in Leo on Monday. This is forcing all of you to look at your inner child and learn. Am I happy? Am I playing? Is my inner child, my higher self, my spirit happy? Your heart will tell you. Y'all might be feeling some of the ascension symptoms. You're all going, just so you know, by the way, we're all lifting up. We're all raising our mindset, our thoughts, our patterns, our spiritual truth, our heart truth. But if you don't tap into that and ask, what do you want? You're just lying to people. Oh, that's okay. Oh, that's not a big deal. If that didn't bother me, bullshit, it didn't. Of course it bothers you. But don't stay there and don't linger in it. That's my advice. Okay? So anyway, today we're moving to Wednesday's wisdom because Thursday's thoughts, I clearly keep doing this too early. So we'll start doing these if I can lives on Wednesdays. So I'm going to go deeper into all of this. I'm going to go into your avatar, how your avatar is this physical body and your higher self is basically pushing you where you want it to go. It's, are you allowing your higher self to hear good thoughts, crazy thoughts, fearful thoughts, spiritual thoughts, or angry, watching all this anger, all this pessimism, all the destruction, and then saying that doesn't bother me? I call BS, because it does. So it's time. I'll see you guys on Monday for Truth Tribe and more of this Pessimism Alert and how to get your avatar to play a better game and level up to the next level. I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. Brightest blessings. I'll see you on Monday, 6 p.m. MST. Take care.